stop blaming yourself if you are unable to function these days, if you're feeling the effect of what's going on in the world and you're quote unquote dysfunctional. That is a good sign. That is a sign that your heart is still working, that your soul is not covered in cement, that you are still functional in the way that it matters most. Meaning, the people who have been what they call brain broken because it's so horrific to watch what's going on in Gaza and in around the world, like how the so-called leaders are taking care of business, so to speak, and just doing the opposite, destroying the world in every way, shape, or form. And if you feel helpless and if you feel hopeless, that is a human response. And I'm here to tell you how you can feel hopeful and you can feel helpful. Not that I have all the answers, and not that it's like in any way, shape, or form a recipe to live as if you are seeing all these things happening in Gaza every single day and to not have a life because of that. There is a way to carry both the pain and the joy of life, and at the same time, looking away is not an option, and looking away is destroying our soul. And what we can do to help ourselves and the world and the people who need our help is to do our part. So for everyone, this would look different. What is in your heart has to come out. There's no option anymore of staying silent. Until now, it may have worked for you, but right now it's going to eat you up inside if you don't speak up, if you don't do whatever you can to say your truth and to share it with the people who can hear it. Not to try to argue with the people who are deaf, who can't hear what you're saying. Really find the people who are open-hearted, who haven't locked their heart yet. And if you want to feel more functional, as they call it, there is a way to feel more hopeful and helpful when we connect with people who have similar aspirations, when we are not isolating. Isolation is an epidemic that has started ironically since we have social media. It has started even more happening because we have this pretend socializing, which is basically like, I heard a doctor calling it fast food social nutrients. So it's like going to a bag of chips and trying to eat it instead of a dinner. It's gonna fill you up at the moment, but it's not gonna give you the nutrients, and you're gonna feel starved 2 hours later. And the same for social media. We don't have real connection unless we do connect one-on-one and we reach out and we have a chance, even with voice alone, to connect. And when we have more people who are having the same aspirations and we connect to the essence of life, which is connection, soul connection to each other, and we find ways that we can make the world a more beautiful place and we can create light in this darkness. That is helping us and helping the people in pain, because even if we can't reach them directly, creating a world that is better equipped at preventing more of these atrocities, at waking up people's hearts, is the world we want to create and is the way that we can help ourselves and our loved ones.